The Italian Wine Podcast is the community-driven platform for Italian wine geeks around the world. Support the show by donating at italianwinepodcast.com. Donate €5 or more and we'll send you a copy of our latest book, My Italian Grape Geek Journal, absolutely free. To get your free copy of My Italian Grape Geek Journal, click Support Us at italianwinepodcast.com or wherever you get your pods. Grazie mille.
For all the super wine geeks out there, we have a special new series dedicated to you. We are reading excerpts from our new edition of Italian Wine Unplugged 2.0. Wine lovers, tune in for your weekly fix only on Italian Wine Podcast. If you want to own a copy of this new must-read Italian wine textbook, just go to Amazon.com or visit us at mamajumboshrimp.com.
Invernenga. White. Description: Invernenga is also known as Invernesca. Its main name derives from the century-old habit of letting the grapes air dry and then enjoying them as table grapes or raisins during wintertime. Hence, Invernenga, in reference to winter or inverno in Italian. Associated regions and DOPs. Lombardy. It is planted in Europe's biggest functioning urban vineyard in the heart of Brescia. The IGT wine to look for is Ronchi di Brescia Bianco, but Invernenga can also be included in the IGT Sevino. In the vineyard, it is characterized by medium to medium-large bunches and berries. Bud break occurs early. In the glass, aromas of honey and apples and a noticeable almond flavor with a floral spicy edge at the back. Lanzesa. White. Description: Lanzesa is so named for its spear-shaped berry. Spear in Italian is lancia, hence Lanzesa in the Romagnolo dialect. Associated regions and DOPs. Emilia-Romagna. There are few sporadic vines in the province of Ravenna, around Bagnacavallo, Brisighella, Castel Bolognese, Faenza, and Fisignano. In the vineyard, large and juicy berries. The skins are quite thick and resistant. Vigorous but with low and irregular productivity. In the glass, pungent aromas of white flowers, green apples, and unripe citrus. The wine also has a richer mouthfeel with a slightly saline finish. Lumassina. White. Description: also called acerbina due to the high acidity of its wines. Associated regions and DOPs. Liguria. It has always been blended with other local varieties to produce simple everyday wines called vini nostralini. It grows mainly in the Savona countryside, around the towns of Noli, Spontorno, and Finale Ligure. Monovarietal versions are rare. It can be found in the IGT wines Colline Savonesi. In the vineyard, medium-large bunches and medium-small round berries. It is a late ripening variety. In the glass, Lumassina gives a delicious, lightly alcoholic floral white wine, reminiscent of white flowers, marine sea breezes, with hints of pear, green apple, and thyme. Maceratino Bianco. White. Description: the official name is Maceratino Bianco in honor of the city of Macerata, which is in the middle of the main production zone. Associated regions and DOPs. Marche, mainly in the province of Macerata and in the countryside around Loreto, Ancona. It's allowed in the DOC wines Colli Maceratesi Bianco, has to be at least 70% Maceratino. In the DOC Colli Maceratesi Ribona can instead be monovarietal, though the law requires only a minimum 80%, and the Ribona Spumante and Passito versions is also allowed. In the vineyard, it is characterized by medium-large to large tightly packed bunches, medium berries, Maceratino does not appear to be very adaptable and needs well-exposed, ventilated sites and nutrient-poor soils for best results.
Are you enjoying this podcast? There is so much more high-quality wine content available from Mama Jumbo Shrimp. Check out our new wine study maps, our books on Italian wine, including Italian Wine Unplugged, The Jumbo Shrimp Guide to Italian Wine, Sangiovese Lambrusco and Other Stories, and much, much more on our website, mamajumboshrimp.com. Now back to the show.
In the glass. In general, Maceratino wines seem slighter than those made with Verdicchio, especially Di Matelica. The wines also seem like they have the potential to age and to have a very nice mineral edge. Magliocco. Red. Description. Also known as Magliocco dolce and Magliocco tondo, to differentiate it from Magliocco Canino, which has oval berries instead. Associated regions and DOPs. Calabria. It grows mainly in the Bivongi area of Calabria, in the provinces of Crotone, Catanzaro, and Cosenza. Magliocco is used for DOC Donnici or IGT Val di Nero blends or monovarietal wines that are classically dry. In the vineyard, in contrast to Magliocco Canino, has a noticeably smaller bunch, medium to medium small, is much more drought resistant, and is both strongly vigorous and fertile. In the glass, sweet black cherry and exotic fruit aromas with notes of tobacco and underbrush on the finish, with just a hint of herbs, smooth tannins. Magliocco Canino. Red. Associated regions and DOPs. Calabria. Grown throughout Calabria. Savuto and Terre di Cosenza are the DOCs that specifically mention Magliocco Canino as one of the allowed grape varieties. There are also numerous IGT wines that allow Magliocco Canino in the blend, such as Locride, Pellaro, Scilla, Valle dei Crati, and Val di Neto. In the vineyard, medium-sized bunches and berries. The grape has strong vigor but poor fertility and productivity, and it's sensitive to droughty conditions. In the glass, many so-called Magliocco wines contain Cabernet Sauvignon. Recognizing Magliocco Canino's contribution in such wines becomes impossible, or close to it. Malbo Gentile. Red. Description. Malbo Gentile looks and behaves very much like a wild grapevine. Associated regions and DOPs. Emilia-Romagna. It grows almost everywhere in Emilia-Romagna. If in sporadic plots, it can be found in the provinces of Piacenza, Modena, Reggio Emilia, and Forlì-Cesena. Monovarietal wines are also common in Romagna. It is in the DOC wines Colli di Scandiano e Canossa, a sparkling version is allowed, or in the IGT wines Ravenna Rosso, but Malbo Gentile is also used in various Lambrusco blends. In the vineyard, it is characterized by large, loosely packed bunches and medium-small, round, dark berries. There are different biotypes of Malbo Gentile with different characteristics. In the glass, Malbo Gentile produces extremely dark and tannic wines. When well made, it has smooth mouth-coating textures, intense note of blackberry on both nose and palate, turning to be a blackberry syrup when the grapes have been late harvested or air-dried. Mantonico Bianco. White. Description. This is a naturally tannic white grape variety that has been confused with Abruzzo's similarly named Mantonico Bianco. Unlike the latter, Mantonico Bianco makes not only dry white wines, but also very good sweet wines. Associated regions and DOPs. Calabria. It is mainly grown along the lower Ionian or eastern coast of Calabria, in the province of Reggio Calabria, especially found around the towns of Bianco, Casignana, Locri, Monasterace, and Palazzi. Without doubt, the Grand Crus are found around Bianco and Casignana. It is allowed in DOC wines Lamezia, greater than or equal to 85%, and Savuto. In the vineyard, medium-large size bunches, medium berries. It has a medium-high vigor and productivity, and a good resistance to disease and drought. In the glass, Mantonico Bianco is both a high-acid and tannic variety. It has historically been famous for its sweet wines. The sweet wines are the best, redolent with honeyed tropical fruit aromas and flavors, dried apricot, papaya, candied ginger, figs, with a slightly more rustic, less complex character than wines made with Greco Bianco.
Listen to the Italian Wine Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. We're on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Himalaya FM, and more. Don't forget to subscribe and rate the show. If you enjoy listening, please consider donating through ItalianWinePodcast.com. Any amount helps cover equipment, production, and publication costs. Until next time, cin cin.